Okoro is a farmer who had a loving wife and 4 children who depended on him. It was the start of the farming season, and Okoro made a bold decision. He took a loan from the bank to grow rice, hoping for a better future for his family. Days passed, and the rice began to grow, green, strong, and full of life. One afternoon, Okoro and his wife visited the farm. As he looked across his land, his face lit up with joy. He hugged his wife and said a prayer of thanks. He believed his hard work had finally paid off. But that same evening, everything changed. Dark clouds filled the sky. A heavy rainstorm swept through the village. The rain fell hard and fast. Soon, a mudslide rushed through Okoro's farm, bending and covering his crops. The next morning, Okoro returned to his land. What he saw broke him. His crops buried in mud, his hope gone. He fell to the ground in despair. He cried. He questioned everything. How will I repay the loan? What will happen to my family? His children tried to comfort him, but Okoro could not listen. He believed his life was over. That night, in deep pain and hopelessness, Okoro made a tragic decision. By morning, his wife found him lifeless. Her cry filled the house. Her husband was gone. Days passed. Grief stayed heavy in her hearts. Then, on the 10th day, a strong wind blew across the land. It swept through the village and reached Okoro's farm. Slowly, the mud began to clear, and something unexpected happened. The rice rose again. It stood tall. It grew stronger than before. In time, Okoro's children harvested the crops. There was plenty. They sold the rice, paid back the loan, and still had profit left. Standing in the field, one of his daughters looked at the sky and said, "Oh, Father, I wish you had waited. You would have seen the reward of your hard work." Sometimes life feels overwhelming. Sometimes everything seems lost. But not every setback is the end. Some storms pass, and what remains can still grow. Patience matters. Hope matters. Because tomorrow can bring a better outcome.